it might be a little bit dark, but here is my original Xbox. My preferred 6th gen gaming system. Next to that is its rival, the PlayStation 2. Then we have the Sega Dreamcast, the GameCube sitting over there. And of course, my main method of playing physical media, my DVD player from LG. HDMI on the back, region free. It's the perfect device for me. But does it run Barbie and the Nutcracker? Well, of course it does. Any DVD player that can run Barbie and the Nutcracker is definitely approved by me. But haven't I told you something? That I have something new in this house? What do you think of DVDs? I mean, the predecessor to DVDs. You thinking Betamax? You thinking Laserdisc? You're thinking CED? If you're not thinking about any of those, you're thinking about VHS. Yes, VHS. I now have a VCR. And I got this at a charity store for £15. And it was in good working order. Doesn't have a remote or anything, but it's a VCR, and well, I did have trouble messing around with it at first because I needed to get a SCART lead, and I didn't really realise that it needed one. I thought it could use AV, but here we are. But of course, my flat screen TV does not actually function. Doesn't have SCART on the back, so that meant I had to get a SCART to HDMI converter. And well, you get the idea on your own half. You just have to switch to HDMI 1 to DVI. You can hear the crackling of the sound. You can switch the switch to whatever you want to prefer. And all you need to do is plug in a VHS and you're ready to go. And you're wondering, do I happen to have Barbie and the Nutcracker on VHS to see if this is definitely worthy? Of course I do. The very first release from Right Entertainment. Well, it's technically Universal, but you get the idea. I just have to insert the tape in. And let the tape play. With the auto tracking, the numbers on the top, which I think could be some sort of print date or something. And then you get your movie. But beforehand you get the trailers, so you get the idea. I won't be showing the trailers because copyright, but I could do them in a separate video if you want me to. But this is the only VHS I have at the moment. So, there you go. There we are. Paused it for now. You can see everything's intact. You can fast forward it and rewind it, but I've got to be careful not to degrade that tape, or otherwise it's going to be useless. But yep, I have a VHS now, and if it can run Barbie and the Nutcracker, it's definitely worth having. That's my main goal now. I'm going to be collecting Right Entertainment VHS releases. I'm going to try and get every single one, which might be a bit harder than I think. Because I've already gained quite a lot of releases from them on DVD. Well, these are not right, they're Prism Leisure, but I put them there just so that they could stand up properly. Because I need to get a couple more right DVDs so I could fill this section. And 2 classic medias. But still, owning all of these, apart from the DVD only ones on VHS, would be very interesting indeed, because the DVD versions of these came out after. Unless you count some releases like Postman Pat's Magic Christmas, or the Transformers Armada ones, or Barbie's Rapunzel, but you get the idea. They're just my video games sitting there. But still, a VCR. A very handy thing to have if you want to go back to the past before DVDs and streaming and Blu-rays were a thing. See you, everyone.